judge in charge of Nnamdi Kanu case has finally stepped out to finally make his decision based on the matter of Nnamdi Kanu that have been lingering in court for over 3 years now. TINUBU finally appeared in court, and the moment TINUBU appeared in court, because TINUBU have never appeared in Nnamdi Kanu's trial in the court before, but TINUBU finally appeared in court, and a lot of Biafrans actually applaud TINUBU for coming to the court to ensure that the judge did the right thing based on Nnamdi Kanu case. Nnamdi Kanu is going to sign some few documents, and at the end of it, is going to become a free man. You will see things for yourself in this very video. You will see the video of how everything actually goes in the courts. You will see things for yourself, what TINUBU actually did to make the trial of Nnamdi Kanu to come to an end. So I would like guys to stay connected to the end of the video. You can share the video, just do what to share it. Share it to the social media platforms, let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up. You will hear from the judge yourself. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just do what to click the registration button appearing on the video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. The matter of Nnamdi Kanu have been lingering in the court for over 4 years now, since when they arrested him from Kenya and extradited him back to Nigeria. The matter have been in court, and the matter have been up and down. A lot of people actually got sick of the matter and they got tired of it. Now TINUBU got into power. TINUBU never say anything as far as Nnamdi Kanu case is concerned, and even when TINUBU go to the eastern part of Nigeria, the Easterners actually accepted him. They accepted him with all their might, and at the end of it, TINUBU is finally stepping into Nnamdi Kanu's matter at the moment. They nearly allocated a new judge for Nnamdi Kanu matter, and a lot of people are saying that the judge will still do the same thing that other judges have been doing based on the matter, but this judge is finally a different judge. This is Judge Omotosho or Justice Omotosho or whatever, but TINUBU stepped into the court for the first time. That's the bone of contention. A lot of people never expected that TINUBU can step into the court during Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Now TINUBU finally caught on camera stepping into the court, and the moment this happened, Nnamdi Kanu is already on the verge of getting bail. Now they're gonna release Nnamdi Kanu. As far as this video is concerned, you will see everything that was stated in this video, and you will see everything that they just said moment TINUBU was found in the court. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of the video. You will see this the way it goes. So if you can share the video, just do it to share it. Share it to the social media platforms, let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. A lot of people have committed a lot of worse offense as far as Nigeria is concerned, and Nigeria government actually apprehend some of them, and after apprehending them, they finally give them freedom. But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of these people do worse more than what Nnamdi Kanu was alleged or accused of doing, all of that. But at the end of it, Nnamdi Kanu remains in the custody just because they refused to bow to their prayer, refused to do some certain things that they actually wanted him to do just for him to become a free man. But Nnamdi Kanu is finally signing the document moment TINUBU appeared in court, and they never expected this to happen. But Biafrans are giving kudos to TINUBU right now because this man is already doing what they intended him to do. What they really wanted him to do is what he's trying to do at the moment. Now the judge in charge of Nnamdi Kanu case, Justice Omotosho, this man is finally trying not to be biased. This man is doing everything possible for Nnamdi Kanu to finally see the justice that he has been aspiring for, and that alone is happening in the law court right now. You will see all the transactions, everything that actually happened in the court, how Nnamdi Kanu is going to be getting his bill, and how the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu defended him even in the front of TINUBU in the court there. And TINUBU himself is already putting up his support for Nnamdi Kanu to just let go. They just want Nnamdi Kanu to just go because they believe that the trial have been in court and it have been lingering in court for over 4 years now. So a lot of people are already getting sick and tired of it. Now Nnamdi Kanu in question is about to get his bail, but some of the things that the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu actually claim was a lot of people that did worse things than Nnamdi Kanu, they released them as far as Nigeria is concerned. People like Asari Dokubo, according to report, that is a big case study because of the Niger Delta thing and all of that. Asari actually did a lot of pain, but the federal government actually forgive him and they let him go. And as if that is not enough, looking at the story of the Boko Haram, how they will actually apprehend a lot of Boko Harams, and at the end of the day, the federal government will give them vocational skills, and after the vocational skills, they will empower them, they will give them money, they pay them salary. Boko Harams that poof a lot of lives, they poof a lot of soldiers. Even when the soldiers were trying to apprehend them, they took the life of a lot of soldiers. Now, after the soldier finally caught them, they will still empower them. The government will still free them and let them become free men in the society. They can even add some of them to the Nigerian military forces and all of that. But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu now, that was what the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu actually stated. But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu now, the narrative is so kind of different, just because it's trying to liberate a certain part of Nigeria, but everything is finally coming to an end. Nnamdi Kanu is finally getting his bill. Now, listen to everything that happened in court. You will hear the narration of everything that happened in court, what the judge said during the sitting of TINUBU in the court. Just stay connected, hear things for yourself. You will hear all the narrations. If you can share the video, share it. If you can share it, just like it. Stay connected. I'll come back again.
And if you're still doubting, I'm going to read out a list, comprehensive one, of people who are walking free in this country. And these people have threatened the Nigerian state. In fact, these people have committed more than enough to land them in prison, more than enough to land them in firing squad. I'm telling you the fact. But for one reason or the other, they are still walking free without handcuff. Walking free in this country. In fact, many of them, as you are aware, are even doing business with Nigeria. They are even doing contracts for Nigeria. Some of them are even in politics. Some of them are in institutions. They are smiling, moving up and down the country. They are free men. But one thing all of them have in common is that they are not Igbos. It's only an Igbo man who can do something in this country, and the security agencies and the federal government will tell you, don't worry, just take a bow and go. Don't worry. It was a mistake. We forgive you. Take a bow and go. But when an Igbo man does it, all hell will be let loose. Without taking your time, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Very important. Watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be telling you the reasons why Nigerian government must release Nnamdi Kanu immediately. Look at this funny list I'm going to read out to you, and you will be shocked at the depth of ethnic bias, and tribalism when it comes to exerting justice, neutrality in this country. It is too much. I'll read. Okay. This is a list of people in Nigeria who have committed high-level treason and various crimes against the states, against the security agencies, against the Nigerian people, and yet are walking free. Number one on the list, Asari Dokubo. He is from the South, and his crime is treason. He was arrested for treason, insurrection, and threats to national security. As you are aware, Asari Dokubo, which is Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force in the early 2000s, wreaked havoc, kidnapped, killed security agencies, and destroyed Nigeria's pipelines and oil facilities. And he was arrested in 2005. He was released on bail 2007. And after that, he accepted amnesty 2009, and he remains active in politics. He remains active in politics. He is walking free. He is a free man. So now you have finished killing our army and our police and kidnapping oil, workers, and bombing everything, losing Nigeria, our commonwealth. That is committing treason. And all you can do is to bring him into politics and pamper him. Don't worry, you are okay. Yeah? Don't worry, you are okay. Carry on, my boy. Even giving him money, pay him salary every month after committing treason and crimes against the country. Let's go on. Asari Dokubo, number one. Number two, Bello Turuji.
Claims that they had to edit.
He's from Fulani.
To remove part of them.
What is his crime?
Not
banditry,
the case.
mass killings, terrorism in Zamfara State and Sokoto State.
For the prosecution to
He has been never apprehended or arrested, despite being on the terror watch list.
Their case.
He was in 2021 and 2022 unofficially pardoned. Let me tell you, at that time, he was unofficially pardoned during a negotiation that was trying to get peace efforts. I think it was Sheikh Gumi that was involved in that negotiation as at that time. Sheikh Gumi, that controversial sheikh. So as at 2021 and 22, that was under Buhari, he was pardoned. Check that out. You can imagine. You can imagine, for a whole criminal. And many believe that he was shielded from justice for tactical reasons. Protecting criminals. People who have unalived army, unalived police, executed them, send them down to the dungeons, send them to the early graves. You know, manhandled our young girls, abused them. Because he's from a certain tribe, he say, take a bow and go. Let's go on. Let's go on. Ali Ndume. You all know Senator Ali Ndume. He's from Northeast, he's from Kanuri. His crime his crime, which we all remember. You had alleged ties with Boko Haram. Allegedly named in a confession by a Boko Haram member. Remember Ali Ndume, when people were calling him Boko Haram sponsor, Boko Haram terrorist, Boko Haram sponsor, and he was arrested. But listen, he was granted bail and he continues in the Senate, eventually cleared by the courts due to lack of direct evidence. Where is he from? Northeast. He still remains a powerful senator in Borno State. Where are all this evidence you people are getting for these people? Where are you people keeping them? Aside Okubo's own, where is it? Where is Ali Ndume's evidence? Where is it? Because you arrested him with evidence and so suddenly you let him to go. Where did you keep the evidence? Let's go on. Sunday Igboho, ethnic group, is from Yoruba. Crime committed, arms possession, incitement, secessionist threats, and Yoruba Nation campaign, threat to secede, which is also treason and terrorism. And on July 2021, he was arrested while fleeing to Benin Republic. He was fleeing Nigeria. He was released months later, 2023, following political negotiations and pressure from Yoruba elders. You remember the raid that happened in his house and how they found weapons and everything in the house, and how the army came to his house and how he ran away, how he was imprisoned in Benin Republic. Suddenly, it was still the politicians that still fought for him to come back, and now he's walking free. He's walking free. The crime that these people I'm calling now, all of them one by one, what they committed and what they say Nnamdi Kanu committed, which one is bigger? Do they have any evidence for Nnamdi Kanu as at now? No. But these people, there is clear evidence to what they did, but they are walking free. Even bigger offenses. None of them committed petty crime. It is treason, it is terrorism, it is weapons, catch of weapons found in their houses, it is, intimidation, it is kidnapping, it is, whatever. But they are all walking free. Let's go on. We're not done yet. Ganiyu Adams. Where is he from? Southwest Yoruba. What is his crime? Militant vigilantism, ethnic clashes, arms possession as an OPC member. You remember Ganiyu Adams, OPC, and the early 2000s, and how them and Obasanjo had issues. He was arrested many times in 2000s, released but never convicted, always due to public pressure and lack of formal charges. This man now, he became the Are Onakakanfo of the Yoruba race, which is the commander-in-chief of the Yoruba Armed Forces. This man, elevated after dragging Nigerian state, committing treason felony, found arming a group called OPC with weapons, disturbing Lagos, disturbing the Southwest, with armed group. The man now is walking free. In fact, he's even a title chief in Yoruba land. Are you seeing what we are saying? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? You guys watching me now, I think you are seeing it clear. Because he's a Yoruba man, he's not from the southeast, then you see the justice they used to follow him. That's OPC now. Me and you know what OPC did then. OPC are the real terror group. Everybody knows it. OPC did. In fact, I don't even think that what OPC did in Nigeria, any other group has done it except herdsmen and bandits. But they are all walking free. All the OPC leaders, they are all free. They are all enjoying themselves. Because why? They are from a certain tribe. Let's go.
In the south.
Don't worry. Isa Pantami
started with counsel to
ethnic group Hausa Fulani
explaining why
crime alleged committed past support for extremist ideologies, including Taliban and Al Qaeda, as revealed in old sermons, that he preached. Arrested, never, but publicly people demanded for his resignation while he was a minister of communication under Buhari.
9 days will begin.
He remained in office and he was protected politically by the Buhari government.
The courts then adjourned.
You see what we are saying, that all these things they are doing is just a game. Targeted.
Southwest.
They are free to do anything they like in this country.
Nnamdi Kanu.
There is nothing like crime fighting.
Explaining why
all they do is ethnic fighting. Once you are from a section of the country, you can't even sleep in police station for long.
Explains that they have
before people will make call and stuff and say, release that man, they will release him.
Relevance to the case.
It's very difficult
says
to arraign, prosecute somebody.
Their witnesses, regardless of how many.
That his name is not Nnamdi Kanu.
9 days will be given to the defense to present their case. After
if you can release all these people, if you can set them free, why can't you set Nnamdi Kanu free? Why? What Nnamdi Kanu committed and what these people are calling their names committed? Which one is grave?
Started with counsel to
have you have any evidence for what Nnamdi Kanu committed? But you can see the evidences and even the details of this things I am showing you.
To remove part of them
that
were not
there are people in this country
who
are living large
6 days for the prosecution to
after threatening
their witnesses, regardless
committing crimes,
they have
treasonable,
9 days
buying police, buying army,
to
dehumanizing, and they are still working free, supporting terrorist groups.
The courts then adjourned until the 28th and 20th. Established.
But you cannot release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go on. If you can release these people, you can set them free. You will set Nnamdi Kanu free. Let's go on. Abubakar Shekau, ethnic group Kanuri
could not
from the north, never caught, was Boko Haram leader. Remember him? He was never caught. And many a times, you remember what happened. People that know where he was, they know where he was.
To the case. Justice.
But was he ever caught?
Says it will give 6 days for the prosecution.
During a clash with rival, he was killed in 2021. During a clash with a rival group, ISWAP. So you see, it was not even after Nigerian government that ended up unaliving him. It was ISWAP that did it on behalf, because it's obvious that they didn't want to kill him. They didn't want to end his life. So somehow he had an issue with the other group, and the other group now unalived him. So you see, according to the records, he was never caught, he was never arrested by Nigerian government. He never saw justice, he never met justice, according to me. If you ask me, I'll tell you, Abubakar Shekau never got justice for what he did and the crimes he committed for this country against the people. And if he can walk free, only God knows only God knows where he is now, whether he's actually even dead or alive. Release Nnamdi Kanu if you can. Release all these people. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go on. 313 suspected Boko Haram members released. Where are they from? Northern Nigeria. What is the allegation? These individuals were members of the Boko Haram insurgency that were caught and captured. What happened? In March 2024, they were released. Listen to me, I say it again. In March 2024, they were all released. 313 of them were released. They were forgiven. After executing the army, bombing, maiming, malhandling our women, terrorizing the host country. You arrested them, you caught them, 313 of them, and you ended up telling them, don't worry, you can go back. And you have the guts to hold Nnamdi Kanu. Release Nnamdi Kanu. If you can release these people, if you can set them free with the heinous crime they committed, you will release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go on. Sheikh Gumi, Fulani man, is aiding and abetting terrorists through regular negotiations and public defense of their actions. You can imagine, defending them. Public incitement and delegitimizing security forces. He was claiming at a point that Christian soldiers kill Muslims. He was doing everything to pit the Muslims against the Christian soldiers, to commit a genocide against Christian soldiers in the army by telling them that it was the Christian soldiers who were committing those crimes. He advocated against labeling bandits as terrorists despite nationwide outreach over kidnapping and killings. He has been defending bandits and terrorists, supporting them, even collecting ransom for them. Never was he arrested, never. I remember at a point he was just invited to DSS, and he was questioned and he was released just because of public outcry. Remember, he was recently deported from Saudi Arabia because of his links with terrorists in Yemen and even northern Nigeria. Saudi Arabia said you can't come for Hajj. You just have to go back. You can't come for Hajj. You cannot. What we have against you here is so damning.
Various state assemblies in
the reports,
the day's proceedings,
the evidences, they are so much, sir. You cannot come to our country.
The defense team could not
so pack your load and go. And he was deported back from Saudi Arabia. Deported
on time.
He can't travel there.
Okoro explains that they had
but in Nigeria here, he's a hero.
To remove part of them.
And you cannot arrest him.
Relevant.
You can arrest Nnamdi Kanu for committing a crime that up to how many weeks you cannot show evidence. Release Nnamdi Kanu today. I'm calling upon Kanu Agabi and Co to start fighting for his release because there is no case against him. Let's go
after the
on.
prosecution has closed there.
Tompolo.
The courts then adjourned until the 8th and 20th.
Where is he from? Ijo. Profession. He is a traditionalist. He's known to be a leader of the movements of the emancipation for the Nara Delta. And he was involved also, like Asai Dokubo, in pipeline vandalism, in terrorism, kidnapping for ransom, and also making life unbearable for Nigerian government and Nigerian people. Also unaliving soldiers and also ambushing them. And where is he today? He is a contractor, major contractor that is surveilling pipeline for Nigeria, protecting Nigeria's pipeline after all these years, giving amnesty and giving money and allowed to continue. Even if he's even having his weapons with him and everything. And that is a man who committed treason and committed terrorism against Nigerian state, walking free, enjoying Nigeria's oil money.
Could not file the videos they wanted to.
I better help me and laugh. Just laugh with me, laugh. Just laugh.
Explained that they had to edit the video.
It's not funny at this point. It's not funny.
The case.
This is me still saying Nnamdi Kanu did not commit these crimes that these people committed. He did not do quarter or 1%, even 0% of what Tompolo did. They say he formed Biafra Secret Service. Did you see them with weapon? They said that they were holding meeting. He said he formed ESN, he formed BSS. All these things he formed was to protect the farms from what we are all seeing today, to protect the community, to protect, the region. It is still that same thing that the DSS is saying, that everybody should protect himself. What else did he do? Have you caught him with any weapon like you caught Sunday Igboho? Did you catch him with any gun like you caught Tompolo? Did you see him on any video with covering himself or national news like the way Asai Dokubo, Tompolo and Co were all on the news? Did you? But they are working free, having contracts. Release Nnamdi Kanu now. Because in all these people I'm calling, there is no one Igbo man on this list working free. All these people I'm calling now, you can see clearly that it looks like an ethnic agenda. Let's go on. And also, we have MC Oluomo. Where is he from? Yoruba, Southwest. Who is he? Of course, you all know he's the NURTW chairman and a tout used for, which you all know, political election and any other thing You want to use him for, he's there for you. What did he do? He threatened the extinction of the Igbo race in Lagos. If that is not crime enough, I don't know what is. That is genocide. But what happened? Famously, the police came and told the public he was not serious. He was playing. Please forgive him. Till today. And MC Oluomo carried out that threat during the election, as you all saw. He said it and he did it, and nothing happened. Because like I tell you, the Igbo is the only people you can do anything to. And the Nigerian government or the security agencies will tell you, okay, it's an Igbo man you beat, Abi. Don't worry. Just take a bow and go. Take a bow and go. When you come, tell you don't mind him. When you come at the port, they'll tell you, okay, that man beat you. That man threatened you. Don't worry. You know he talks too much. He does not mean it. You just ignore him. But when an Igbo man does it, just says, are you mad? Are you crazy? The whole Hilux, siren, 911 will go straight to his house. Python dance. Oh yeah, everybody. Hey, Igbo man, oh my Igbo, hey, this Igbo, that's Igbo. 2025, in this tech age, jet age, you people have not understood that you cannot bring a people down. Instead of it to focus on your life and find out what's best for yourself, you still find time trying to drag a people down. Please, for those watching and for those who are concerned, for those in charge, and those of you keeping Nnamdi Kanu till this moment, it is time to do the same thing you did for these people I mentioned now for him. Release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Let him go. Drop all the charges the same way you dropped the charges for these people I mentioned in this video. It is over. The case is not making any headway. All the things you are holding him for now, just trying to pepper him because of where he comes from. This is an ethnic war. I took my time to detail this video so that you will stop doubting it and we start looking for solution for it. So for now, I will say it again clearly. Today is day 9. Tomorrow we continue again on day 8, counting down to Nnamdi Kanu's court case. Demand for today is simple. If you can release these people mentioned in this video unconditionally despite their crime, you can also release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear what that man actually read that in that very video. You know, that's just the truth of the matter as far as Nnamdi Kanu case is concerned. You know, a lot of people are actually excited that TINUBU is already stepping into the matter. And, you know, it was in the regime of Buhari that Nnamdi Kanu was eventually arrested from Kenya and extradited back to Nigeria. You know, and the extradition, according to report, they said is illegal. Now, the Buhari in question did not appear in court based on the matter of Nnamdi Kanu, and according to report, it was only giving body languages just to the secret operatives, just to the judicial system, not to release Nnamdi Kanu, all of that. Buhari in question never come out to say anything until his regime finally finished. But the TINUBU in question that visited the eastern part of Nigeria, most of the eastern leaders actually accepted him, and a lot of eastern celebrities accepted him as well. But the TINUBU in question is finally stepping in on Nnamdi Kanu case. But the fight that the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu were fighting is just because a lot of big names as far as Nigeria is concerned have committed a lot of terrible crimes that are more even worse than Nnamdi Kanu crime. Looking at Asari as a case study, according to this video that I just finished watching, hearing what that guy said in that very video, Asari did more worse than Nnamdi Kanu just to protect the Nigeria Delta pipeline and, you know, the petroleum in Nigeria Delta. Asari did a lot of things. According to report, allegedly, they took the life of a lot of people, even militaries. That was why Obasanjo actually wanted to hunt down Asari back then, you know. But the fact remains, federal government apprehended Asari and They forgave him. They let him go. They let all those things slide, and they even pay him monthly salary according to report. Everything is alleged, but the fact remains. Even in the case of Asari was let go and he got his total freedom. Now the same Asari is visiting the presidency. When TINUBU got into power, Asari will go to the presidential villa. He will visit TINUBU. That's to tell you that this man is totally free. But looking at the case of Nnamdi Kanu, what did Nnamdi Kanu do that is more worse than what Asari did? The only thing that is attached to what Nnamdi Kanu did was he was trying to liberate a certain region of Nigeria away from Nigeria. He was trying to liberate them off Nigeria. Now, Nnamdi Kanu have already agreed to many of the conditions that were given to him just for him to be get bail, because they really want to let him go, because the matter has been lingering in court for a couple of time now, and it's for a few years he has been in court, in custody, in DSS detention. But they really want him to go, and the judge in question, the Justice Omotosho that is in charge of his case now, was newly allocated to his case, and as a matter remains, the judge is not biased. He's doing everything possible for all the matter to be get rid of, and they should just leave the pitch and leave the matter of Nnamdi Kanu to be off the table. That's what the guy is actually trying to do. But according to everything that is happening now, Nnamdi Kanu is refusing to sign a particular document, and that document is still what is keeping him in custody, because they really want him to go. But if Nnamdi Kanu should sign that document, that shows that the moment he come out to protest, or the moment he come out to shout for the liberation of Biafra again, he may go down for it forever. That's just the point. So what they want him to do is to sign a document, and the moment he signs it, he will not have the mind, the temerity, the audacity to come out, to step out, or to mobilize Biafrans for their freedom again. And that was what they arrested him for, and that is what Biafrans are looking at now. Will Nnamdi Kanu really sign this document? Because the moment he signs it, the hope of Biafrans will be dashed off, unless another person rise up in the Biafran land to actually pick up the agitation thing. But it will not come from Nnamdi Kanu again the moment he sign that document. If it should come for him, he may go down for it forever. That's what is happening. So we Nnamdi Kanu sign a document. A lot of contentions have been there. Will he sign the document or not? So drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. The eyes of Biafrans are out there just to see the game that we play out. Drop your opinion. Feel free to say your mind in the comment section. As I'm gonna to get another trending for you, and share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG Watch TV, LAJUPOG Entertainment on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video, and bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor for LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, why you with the for church?